Hey, I'm Jay Thomas. Welcome to this week's edition of Hot Rod Hangout, where we're looking at what is new at Rod's Hot Rods, and we're actually starting things in the other shop today. We're over at, we call it the Alley Shop, right?
The Alley Shop and the new showroom.
Yeah, we got some stuff to show you because we got the rest of the building. This is just one little portion. We'll give you a bit of a tour here in a second. And we're gonna kind of go a little off the cuff. We got some new stuff. We got a very exciting Mustang to see.
That'll be at the very end.
Yep, because we're gonna make our way back to the other side. We're gonna go for a little ride today across the street in something that is pretty nasty.
That's my current driver.
Yep, it's pretty awesome. So stick around. We're gonna take you through a tour of this, as well as some of the new stuff we got here as well. So we're just gonna go for a bit of a walkabout.
Sure.
Okay, sounds good. Here we go. So, you've obviously seen maybe a video or two of ours before where, you know, we've kind of come through this shop a little bit, but we got a beautiful 55 up here sitting waiting, right?
Well, a funny story. This hoist I bought 5 months ago, had it installed. This is the first car on the hoist. It's still on the hoist. That's how busy that we've been. We don't have even time to get our own stuff done.
Yeah.
Granted, we're waiting for parts.
And that's what this was for quite a while, was parts for this thing,
it's
right?
all, because the car never had power steering, didn't have disc brakes.
Yep.
So we've gone ahead now, and it'll be all new tubular control arms. It'll be QA1 coilover, so we can adjust the height.
Yep.
We did a power steering kit, new steering column.
Yep.
Disc brakes up front. Power brakes, obviously.
What's cool is this car, it's a two-door post. It's amazing shape, just a nice white color underneath. I don't know if you ever really could find a nicer.
Very, very clean and
yeah. Like it's awesome.
And there's a brand new interior going in that you can't see. But it'll be blue interior.
It'll be in there.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Okay. We'll
We showed it once already, but.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's hanging out over there, right on. Hey, we got something underneath the hoist though.
This just came in. We got to do a little work on it. The guys are coming in to do a full polish on it tonight. Might be a little wet sanding, some polish. Like the sides are really, really nice, really shiny. But the top, it looks like they had like a car cover on it.
Oh yeah, yep.
And the car covers are not always good, guys. You know, and then if water sits on it, then it's not good. Now we gotta do a complete polish on it.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of work. It's actually green.
It's emerald green. Yes.
It's like a really deep green, but it kind of comes off as black.
I thought it was black when I bought it.
Everywhere else.
I'm just being honest.
But it's green. So yeah, a little bit of paint work is gonna be pretty cool. It's a what, 60?
67.
7.
It's a 67 dark GT. We did the decoding of it.
Cool.
And it's got a pretty nasty small block end. I think it's a 411 stroker.
You know, with a bit of like you said, elbow grease.
Oh no, it's like
polishing. It's going to look really good, and
Chris
it's going to clean up really well.
Polishing for us. He already seen the car. He's pretty confident that it'll
just
look
go right
really,
back to
really good. Yeah.
$2 million.
And it's dirty.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
Yeah, it is dirty.
But it won't be dirty soon. This thing sounds good. It's going to be a nice car. We just gotta. That's why it's over here and not at the main shop right now.
Yeah, needs a little bit of love. Over here we got the big purple dinosaur.
Again, waiting for parts. It's coming. I think we're waiting for door panels and some
molding.
Some moldings and.
But look at that interior. Like we got a new seat in here, new carpet.
New headliner.
Yeah, a few things going in.
Brand new door panels.
Brand new door panels. The paint's really cool, actually.
Did spray and box liner on it.
You can see some of the pieces and parts going in here. So you're kind of getting the back of behind the scenes tour, so to speak, today of a few of the things that are here that are gonna be available right away and are just getting some love, right? That's a 70 what?
I think it's a 78.
78? Well, look at the size of the tires. Like, holy.
I didn't have that on my cheat list, so.
That's
we have
humongous.
a few square bodies, so I think it's a 78. I'm pretty sure.
Now we've seen this Nova before. This was in the showroom just last week, actually.
Darby was driving it yesterday. We like to, now that it's nice outside, we like to drive our stuff as much as we can.
Yep.
Actually, tonight he took home that 47 sedan delivery, that black one.
Oh yeah.
With the LS in it.
Yep.
We have somebody interested in that car, so he's driving it for a couple of days just to make sure there's no surprises, right?
Yep.
This one he said this is pretty rude fast.
Awesome.
I don't know what that means.
Rude
It
fast.
probably means fast.
I love it. Over here?
This is a car that we sold.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just back. The customer wanted a couple things done.
Oh, right. This was in the showroom up near the front.
Yeah.
This is such a cool car. And getting a little bit of work done, some modifications the customers
Yeah,
looking
we
for.
had to adjust the brakes. He didn't like how the brakes felt. They worked fine, but it didn't feel right. So now we got it so the pedal's really nice and
Nice.
And the tires are rubbing a little bit, so we did some work on the front and got that fixed.
Excellent. So this is the shop as we know it, where all the fun happens. Lofts up there with all the parts, a couple lifts, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, that's where Candace hangs out. Does her
Right up at the front, down the hallway, kind of up there. But over here, we're gonna go and see the rest of the
Well, some stuff. I don't even know what we have back here right now.
I don't even know what we got back here. There's Alex loading up his van. Alex's unfavorite van. Oh, cool! Look at this.
Got a couple things here. What we got? Oh yeah. This is a 65 Caprice. This is a real, I believe, I gotta look at the notes again. I believe it's the numbers matching 396.
Oh, right on.
And it's in the process. It just gotta button things up on it.
Yep. Look at that white vinyl top with a white interior and a white exterior. Oh, right on. Look at the seats. Look at the color.
Isn't that cool?
That's really cool. They're actually kind of reflective in the sunlight. I don't know if you can make it out in the video, but that's awesome. Wow.
So that's a bit of a project to get it all back together.
Yep, that's right. This is
the headliner's even done.
Oh yeah, okay. So
that's one car we don't get to do headliner
on.
on.
Oh, I do notice some vents. Does that mean it's got air conditioning? Yep, she got AC. Those little round vents in the corner there. But yeah, nice. This is a cool car. This is kind of, it sounds, that's a familiar sound. Okay, so my Buick, yep. That's how it sounds.
That's how it should sound.
So
I'm not really digging the white walls, but I'll save those for another day. Maybe we'll put a set of rallies or something a little bit better than those.
So project underway there. Very cool. Yeah.
This is another one we'll be, we're not sure what we're doing with this one yet. This was going to be for a bigger project.
Yep.
But I think we're going to go a different direction.
Yep.
So we'll save this one for, it is a 70 short box.
Yeah,
so,
which there's not a lot of those left around. And it's a real short box?
It's a real short box.
Well, see, and that's what everybody's wanting, right? Everybody's taking a long box and making it into a short box. So it's cool.
Well, this one might be available soon, but we'll keep you posted.
Okay, maybe an as-is project, you never know.
Well, no, it's running drives. Yeah, you can enjoy it the way it is. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to.
Cool.
Look at this hot rod.
Alex did some trimming with
well, Alex Mad Cat, his racing skills may, he's a good racer, but he should keep it on the racetrack. I don't know.
We can't bug him too much, but he had some fun with some snow, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
This is wickedly cool.
This is our 89, the one we talked about, the F350 89.
Yeah, we talked about it. We never saw it though. We're finally getting our eyes on it.
We haven't had time yet to get it through the shop to go over it. It's got new paint. Interior looks good.
Looks nice.
It's a little
sprayed
dusty.
in. Hardly dusty. Look at that, and a manual.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got that Ford smell. It smells good. I'm not like I don't have smell-o-vision here, but like it's got that classic Ford smell. It's in good condition, nice and clean inside. That's awesome.
It's got a good look. This is what's kind of cool. It's got the free bugs.
Free bugs. Okay.
Yeah, it's got a little huffer there.
It's got a little huffer. Is it turbocharged?
Pro-charged, like a
supercharger?
Supercharged. Yeah.
Supercharged. I can barely see over I'm holding this way up here. I can barely see over it, but.
So it's a big block, I believe, without looking at my notes, I believe this is a 460.
The big one.
Supercharged.
Wow.
This sounds like an airplane taking off when you fire it up.
I bet it does.
So
wow.
It's kind of unexpected to see that in this kind of a truck.
But you know what?
It's kind of neat.
That's cool. It actually makes it cooler because look at how good a shape it's in.
This would be a cool cars and coffee deal. You roll up, it looks good, you polish it up nice, and then you pop the hood. Where people would hear you coming a block away anyway.
Well, totally.
With that whistle from the supercharger.
But look how good a shape it's in.
Yeah.
And it's a regular cab.
Regular cab, long box, 4x4.
4x4 with manual and a supercharger.
It's a 350 or 250. It's a 350.
It's a 350, yes, he's a big one. Cool. So the extra new news around here is that...
Well, that's our main shot.
Right,
that's
those two doors.
Those two doors.
Yep.
We can go into those two doors right now.
Okay.
That's going to be our first part of our new showroom.
Yeah.
And we get this bay.
The middle.
July 1st.
Right on.
So then they're going to be taking this fence down. So this will be all one compound.
Oh, there's a gigantic rabbit.
Those
right
are
there.
not my weeds, but we're taking care of them now.
That was a huge rabbit. We're gonna.
So yeah,
follow
this
the
will all
rabbit.
be one compound. So we can drive all the way around.
We're gonna follow the gigantic rabbit and go through the hole in the fence.
Yeah, this is our temporary
access. And we're gonna go see what's new in here because this is the first time I'm even getting into here.
Yeah, you haven't seen this?
No, I haven't been here yet. Neither have any of our followers, so that's what's new. Look at this. Rod's Hot Rods has another showroom.
The guys are kind of playing around with how to park stuff and what we can do.
Wow.
So I'm not sure if we're gonna put a hole in the wall like we have at the main shop. We can just, like a wide hole.
Yep.
Then we can just walk through kind of thing. But for sure we'll have man doors to go to each base. So you can, wintertime we can just
go
walk
from one to the other.
through.
I guess the middle section is a little bit smaller than this. This is a double.
Bit, yeah. If you take both sides, it'll be about almost the same size as half of our other building.
Right. Now we've seen your other daily driver, which,
Yeah,
hey, by the way, you sold it.
Oh, I didn't tell you? We sold this.
So here's what happens, just for everybody who's listening. Rod finally gets around to my idea of putting the stickers on it, and it sells.
It was actually, believe it or not, it was the next day.
After the stickers went on,
Yep.
as the sort of, let's call it pseudo shop truck, right?
I love driving this truck. I loved it.
It's really cool. And now it's got stickers, and now it's sold.
Now it's sold. It's going to Toronto.
Toronto.
And another dealer in Toronto bought it.
Wow, cool. The
That's
Jeep's
the
here.
Jeep, yeah.
Now we had a look at this square body, yellow one that's been over there before. Have we seen this though?
I don't think so. This came in. I only had it for a couple hours, I think it was, and then our Darby that works with us, he bought it from me.
Oh, so is it still his?
Well, currently this is on consignment through Darby,
Cool.
and it's this is actually like a pro street.
Yeah.
Polished center lines.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to just get back here so I can have a look.
Sounds
underneath.
pretty wicked. Like it's
Oh yeah, look at that.
sounds really nice. This was like fully restored a lot of years ago, but there was never any miles on it. So
Pretty fun. That's pretty
yeah,
wild.
he put a little retro stereo in it, and
Yeah.
and he's been driving it, so he went through the whole truck. Everything works as it should.
Yep, she's a ready to roll rig, that
That's
kind
a
of thing.
67 GMC.
That's awesome. That's not going to be around long.
That's a cool one.
And have we seen this? I don't know if we've seen this.
Well, this is one that I sold to a customer, I can't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago. And this was actually back on consignment. The gentleman that bought this, he's going away to work for about 10 months and doesn't have time for it. He loves the car. Nothing wrong with the car, but he just doesn't have time for it, so we're going to try selling it
So
for him.
tell me the story of what's going on back here. Like we just didn't feel like having a back seat anymore. What's this big square thing and a hump in the back?
Well, this is a back half car, right? So the back of the frame is cut off, and there's a full back half on this.
Okay.
So that's the Pro Street
Okay.
part of it, right? They have all the metal work on this car. I think Darby had it up on the hoist and got pictures. I'll have to post those. It's really incredible, the metal work that's been done to this car on the chassis part and on the floors.
Wide the tires are.
Yep.
Holy smoke. Very cool. Like it's a really nice color. Everything is still just beautifully done.
Yeah, it's a. When we first had this, actually, I owned this car probably 3-4 years ago, and it was a flat black. People in Saskatoon would probably remember this car when it was flat black.
Well, I don't know about the flat black, but the blue sure was well done. The candy blue. Oh, holy smoke.
This car is pretty quick, but it drives really nice. Power steering.
Yep.
Drives like Darby couldn't believe how well this car drove.
Cool.
And it's got the look. It's got the from the back, and you can't tell from here, but from the back, if you're following this car,
Yep.
it looks like a cartoon, like like Fred Flintstone's
The
car.
wheels are 3/4 as wide as, the tires are 3/4 as wide as the whole body, so. And we've seen the Pontiac before.
I can't believe the Pontiac's still here, that's crazy.
Yeah, this is...
Such a nice car.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Look, it got polished up. Look how nice it looks now. Holy smoke. And we got this guy over here. This GTO we've seen before too.
Alex is moving a car.
I think Alex has got something started up there. Well, this is pretty cool. Look at, there's like, look how much more room you got to fill up here, Rod.
Oh, trust me,
and on this side, we're gonna get some more cars yet. So, July 1st, we get the other side of it.
We'll fit about 25 cars in here.
Wow. So that's the thing. We're doing consignments now, and we got room for it, which is great.
And the spots are filling up quick. If you have a nice car that you feel we could do some work with, or sorry, not work with, we could sell for you, give me a call, and I can go through the whole program. We don't have many spots left, though. It's going pretty quick.
Cool.
And so
let's take a walk. We're gonna go for a little ride. We're gonna take you on a ride with us today in something fun and fast, and then we're gonna go over and check out just the last.
Well, there's another Camaro.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
With a stroker in it.
That's right. But we're gonna go through the rabbit hole again. Oh, something fun in here. Well, that sounds pretty good.
I'll never get tired of that sound.
No. I'm making Rod carry my handy dandy little tripod there.
I'll send you the bill.
We make our way out of the shop here, and we're going for a ride in this. Yes, sir. Spirit of 76.
I'll put this back.
So it's a Dart Sport. And this is, we've videoed this before. We've never gone for a ride in it, and you've been driving it now for a while, right?
Hear that in the background?
Yeah, I hear that.
That's a Black Nova.
Alrighty, pour myself into the car. Ooh, listen to that.
See the fasten seatbelt thing? Came on, it's off now.
Look at this thing.
Even
the interior is just mint. Well, there's a reverse.
light.
There's a reverse light. Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, turn this off.
Got a little bit of 80s hair metal going on. Rod used to have the hair. Now he's just into the metal.
I had the mullet.
You had the mullet.
Ponytail.
The rat tail.
No, the real ponytail.
The real ponytail.
Yeah.
God, I love the seats in this thing. They're so wickedly cool.
You can see now the front of the building. They're almost done.
Yeah, we're just coming around the corner here. That was the other thing we wanted to show everybody who's watching is we're just about done the renovations.
Oh yeah, as we want to cross now, it's traffic.
Now it's traffic. Well, look at this. Now you can see the finishing touches going on. We're going to have a little bit more work done here yet, which is pretty fun. So just like before, if you want to come check out something in the showroom, you know, stop on by and come on down to the back, because we don't quite have the front door open just yet for traffic.
It'll be close.
But it's going to be close, yeah. It's going to be close. All right. Well, that's, you can tell the way it runs, it's just itching to go fast, isn't it, that thing?
It's super fun to drive.
So this looks great. The brick got painted, we got new doors. We got big windows in here, which is awesome.
It's like the wood grain going on this.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like a wood grain finish on all these pillars that go right up to the top now. And that one in the middle, we got a gigantic Rods logo that's gonna be coming our way, plus some other cool stuff along here. So can't wait to see that.
We're gonna probably get this all dialed in tomorrow. The painting's all done now. We can get it all cleaned up. And we're gonna move some more cars in here, make it look a little more finished.
Very nice. And we got one last surprise for you guys.
Yeah, this is a special
And this
one.
is a special one.
Lights off. Lights on.
Clap on. Of course, everybody's familiar with this and all the fun that's back there. Man, oh man, we got cars now. Holy smoke. Okay, I'm gonna spin around here to something pretty special. And here we are.
1965 Mustang Fastback 2+2. I had to try to remember all the lingo. I didn't do my homework as I should have today, but I'll try and remember. This is a C-code car, it's a 289. It's finished in its original color, and it's only a 1-year color, and that is honey gold.
Honey gold.
So there's been a, I got all the specs online. There's a lot of Shelby parts on here, and
Yep.
I won't go through all the lingo because I'm not going to pretend that I know off the top of my head. But it's got the K-code heads. The intake is actually a real Shelby, aluminum intake, and a bunch of other goodies on there.
But man, it's finished like, except we only noticed one thing, except for being a very beautiful aluminum rad, which would be different than original, but everything is finished just like with the original Ford stuff.
The right,
It's the right pieces, the right hose clamps. There's a Motorcraft, or is it Mastercraft? Motorcraft, even filter on this thing, you know?
Even the battery.
The battery is the correct stuff. Everything is just, this is a total nut and bolt frame
Yes.
off, the whole works.
This is one of those cars that got out of hand. So just gonna do a light restoration. I don't know if there's 500 pictures or 1,000 pictures. I got the whole file and I looked through them kind of quick. Oh my God, they're like, this was a shell, like all the metal on the back, it was like a skeleton. This is all brand new metal. And
wow.
Like brand new, top to bottom, front to back, everything. And this is a couple local guys, kind of more famous guys in town. The body was done by Todd Schreiner at Cruisin' Metal. And the paint was done by Dallas at 346 Paint out in Warman.
Wow.
So two very, very talented guys.
Wow, guys, this is amazing.
And they did an amazing job on this.
Like, if I close this, it just feels like a new car. Every gasket is new, every trim piece is restored. Inside, it's like, oh, is it ever juicy in here? Wow.
4-speed.
4-speed, the right amount of pedals.
Just if you look at all the trim pieces, like it's just everything has been done. Like,
yeah, every last. It's like a brand new car.
that's basically, it's probably over restored, so it is probably way nicer than it ever was brand new.
Yeah, likely. Wow.
But just a very sought after. The Mustang Fastbacks right now, I can't tell you how popular they are.
Wow. I'm blown away. And I love the dual stripe red line tires, and the wheels are perfect. Oh man. And what a good color. Like, what an excellent color.
It's only good for 1 year, right? So not good, it's only the 1 year only paint.
So what do we got coming up? This is like the tour so far. I think you still got a piece of paper in your hand, don't you?
Our own Scott is tomorrow morning, first thing is going to Regina. He's picking up a 57 Chevy 2-door post.
Yep.
And he's picking up a 53 Pontiac 4-door. This was a fully restored raffle car that somebody won, and we bought it from them. So
cool.
We're picking that up. And the 69 Cheval that we're working on out in Dalmany, I heard that the parts are finally in.
Nice.
Pick those up tomorrow, so that should be on our video, hopefully for next Wednesday.
Awesome. So at least
I know we got some other stuff coming. You know what? I don't. It's because I was gone. I was gone to the lake.
Yep.
Not the lake. I was gone to the Eagle Creek Jamboree.
Yeah, that must have been fun.
I was there for 5 days, so I didn't have much time to do any damage.
He only bought 3. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Only had time for 3.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, well, if you saw something you liked today, there's lots to choose from. We got a whole showroom over there too. Make sure you go to rodshotrods.ca. Pictures and pricing details all there for you. Like and subscribe. Follow us every week for what's new here. Thanks for watching Hot Rod Hangout, and we'll catch you next time.